It's Wednesday, it's time for a new video. And oopsie. First things first, before you say anything about me wearing a hat, it's because I'm growing my hair out and it's in that awkward in-between stage, and rather than having comments from all of you guys saying, cut your hair, I decided to put a hat on and hide it today. So, voila. So today we're going to be talking about road trips. I'm going to give you the 10 basic things you're going to need to have or consider before going on your road trip. I've done a fair few road trips in my time in Europe and the US, and I'm going to be doing some in the future. So I'm going to be doing one across California in the US this year, and I'm also going to be doing one with other YouTuber Shmee150 across Europe called the Shmee Tour. All of these will be filmed, of course, mostly on my vlog channel, but also on this channel. And yeah, I'm really excited. So these are the things that I'm going to be considering and I'm going to be taking on these road trips. So first thing you're going to need to do is you're going to need to check your car. You're going to need to check your tire pressure, do your oil checks, do all sorts of checks on your car to check that you're not going to break down, because that's the worst thing that could happen. Breaking down on a road trip is fun because you learn how to sort of fix it and you're with all your mates and stuff, but it's really not the ideal situation, especially if it's at midnight on the side of the road while it's raining. It's just not a pleasant situation to be in. So if I were you, I would send it to the garage, get everything checked up so that you're 100% sure before you even leave on your road trip that you're not going to have any problems. Second would be to have a sat-nav. So this either you have in your car. Basically all of the modern cars these days have some form of sat-nav. If you don't, you should get a TomTom. I'd use a TomTom because in my C-Class I don't have a sat-nav, so I use a TomTom and it works perfectly well. Try to get the new ones, and also some systems now can tell you where the speeding cameras are. I'm not sure how legal that is, but it's kind of useful. Really important is clothes. You need to have comfy clothes. So it depends how long you're going for. You don't want to be wearing the same clothes all the time, but what I tend to wear is, look, what I'm wearing now is I wear trackies, jumper, and enough to keep you warm and keep you comfy. That's basically all you need. I also wear shoes that I can take off really easily because I hate having my shoes on during the whole road trip, so I take my shoes off. So sort of easy flip-on, flip-offs. And yeah, that's it. As far as clothes go, that's what I do. Oh, I also bring one of those neck things to be able to sleep. Because, well, depending on how comfortable the car you're doing it in, you're going to want to sleep. So bring one of those neck braces because they really help you not to get too sore. 4 is especially for people who are very active on social media and filming their road trip, as Tim, Shmee150 and I are. What we need to do is have a lot of adapters and chargers. So you can use the cigarette lighter in the car to get one of these bad boys, and you get sort of a phone charger, a camera charger. I use it for my GoPros, and all sorts of different things to sort of be able to update people live and not run out of battery, because that's the worst situation, having to go and buy a new battery when you could just as well just charge it as you're driving. So use the energy of the car to charge your batteries. That's a basic for if you're filming your road trip. 5 is I always have my computer because I'm always editing, so, but I mean you might have other work to do, but if you're on a road trip, always have your computer to either watch movies or be able to edit. So I always charge it the night before. Because it's hard to find I don't know if there does exist actually a computer charger that you can charge in the car, but I always charge it fully before during the night so that I can edit all day long during the drive, or I can just watch movies if I've done all of my work. But usually as I'm driving along, I'm filming and editing at the same time, so that's how it usually happens. 6 is probably one of the most important. It's music. There's no road trip that is enjoyable without good music. You need to have, so I always just have it on my phone, Spotify, but that's 12 a month, but iTunes or whatever you have, just use it and put all the newest music you find on it, because listening to the radio is just going to get too repetitive and you just need your own music, really. 7, what you really need if you're going to be filming your trip, as I always do, is you get several things. So you get a camera stand to be able to put your cameras on, GoPros, so wait, I'll actually show you what I usually use. So here's a camera stand, here are the GoPros. I always sort of stick these onto the windshield of the car at an angle pointing towards you, or if you want to film both, just put in a wide angle with the GoPros and put it in the middle of the windshield in the front so that you can see all the people in the car. GoPros are really good for this because they last long, they're sturdy if you want to put them on the outside of the car. The battery's not that bad, and you can get wide angle so you can film lots of things, and it's really easy to sort of upload onto your computer quickly to edit while you're driving. So I would say action cams and GoPros are the best to sort of film a road trip. Número 8. This is for people who are traveling with 2 cars. So if you're traveling in a super sports car, you usually have another support car behind you, but if you're just traveling with a big group of people and you have 2 cars, really important is to have walkie-talkies, I find. So I have one here, I think. Where is it? There we go. Whoa! Just get a walkie-talkie. This one's out of battery. But yeah. So, walkie-talkies to have between the cars, because you might think it'll be fine to have your phones or whatever, but you always leave your phone in a bag in the boot, or the people don't answer, they don't hear it because they're listening to music, whereas a walkie-talkie is instant. You just press it, they hear it straight away, and you can get instant answers, and it's just easier to communicate between both cars if you're lost, or if you're looking for your way and you want to communicate between the 2 cars. Walkie-talkie is definitely crucial if you have 2 cars. Number 9 is really important, but might not seem too logical to some of you, but the way I usually plan a road trip is you either plan it like a month in advance, so that everything is for sure. You've got all hotels booked, all sort of trains if you need to ship the cars. If you're doing all the tolls, you get the toll charges, everything just planned out in advance. Or you sort of wing it and you don't plan anything. So you just drive somewhere one day, find a hotel once you're there, and sort of, those I find are actually really fun. And you make your own plan, you go where you want for as long as you want. Those are cool, but they often end up costing a lot more and a lot more stressful. But doing it halfway never works. So either plan it properly in advance or just don't plan it at all. But don't sort of half do it, because you'll just end up having the stress and it's just not worth it. Last but not least, number 10 is the most important. A road trip is only as good as the people that go on it. So make sure you're going on a road trip with people you enjoy going with. The places you go, of course, is important, but really you're going to be spending, in some cases, 10 hours a day with people in the same car. So you need to be able to, get along with that person, have the same taste in certain things, enjoy the same things, and make sure you really like the people you're going with, because or else you're just not going to have a good time, really. And yeah, so from past experience, those are the basics of road tripping that I have managed to learn. This is a short video, but one I thought I would just make because I didn't have that many ideas. I was going to film the S-Class today, but it's raining, so I might do that in the next couple of weeks. I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember that I was in Spain, so you can go on my daily vlog channel and see everything I was up to there. If not, I will see you again Saturday for the weekly report, or I'll see you next week, Wednesday. And actually Wednesday the 4th, I am going, which is next Wednesday, I'm going to Geneva for the 2nd press day. So I'll be doing lots of filming there. So late next week, and in 2 weeks time, just expect loads of videos from the Geneva Motor Show. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you Saturday for the weekly report. Thanks so much. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye. It's a new Ali R8, and lots of information has been released that we didn't know from before. So it will only be available. Are you wearing trousers? Nope. Weren't expecting that, were you? Are you gonna come?